I actually think that it's over for Ubisoft.
However, over at Ubisoft, things are not going so well.
Today we talk about the fall of Ubisoft.
Alright, Ubisoft. Company that somehow went from making some of the greatest games of all time to pumping out corporate slop so bad that even people who love Ubisoft are like, bro, please just stop.
Stop it. Get some help.
How do you fumble this hard? This isn't just a fallout, it's an Olympic level nose dive. If Ubisoft was a person, there would be that one dude who picked to high school and now spends his days trying to convince you that pyramid schemes actually work. But it wasn't always like this. Back in the day, they were goated. Assassin's Creed, bangers. Far Cry, heat. Splinter Cell actually could sell, not just press X to hide in the bush and pray. Even the weird games like Rayman had soul. They used to drop peak on a regular basis. Then at some point, I swear, they got possessed by reptilians or some cursed ancient game their ritual went wrong, because suddenly every single decision they made was objectively terrible. I'm convinced there's a new virus on the scene that only affects game developers of this generation. Missing deadlines, mass layoffs, and an uncontrollable urge to put NFTs in everything. At this point, Ubisoft games don't get released, they escape. Now, their games feel like they're developed by French-bred fuckers who spend more time saying oui than actually making good gameplay. Every new title is either delayed 400 times, launched in an alpha state, or somehow both. How do you make games for 20 years and still release them broken? That's like showing up late to work and still forgetting to put on pants. And speaking of falling apart, let's talk about Ubisoft's speedrun to bankruptcy. Over the past 5 years, their stock price has been a world record downward spiral. Right now, it's sitting at 12.21 euros. Converted to USD, that's enough to buy what? 10 piece big nuggets? At this rate, the next investor meeting is just gonna be a guy selling Ubisoft shares on Facebook Marketplace for gas money. And the layoffs? Bro, Ubisoft fires people more frequently than the moon gets landings. And yet, their upper management is still chilling, collecting bonuses, and making business decisions so bad that even a middle schooler running a lemonade stand will be like, bro, what are you doing? Like, think again. Their strategy feels like they threw darts at a board labeled dumb ideas. They take one of their only promising new IPs, Star Wars Outlaws. Instead of making something innovative, they refuse to go full crypto bro NFT scam, which honestly would have at least been funny. Instead, it's just gonna be another copy-paste Ubisoft open world experience with more bugs than in the amount of oxygen molecules in a Best Buy gaming aisle. Meanwhile, on Reddit.com, you'll find Ubisoft's old fans straight up glazing over their past games. Every time a new Ubisoft title flops, the comments are filled with dudes crying about how Assassin's Creed 2 changed their life and how Far Cry 3 was peak fiction. And somehow, YouTube creators analyzing their downfall make more money than the individuals coding the actual games. And their games? Let's talk about the repetitive, uninspired, copy-pasted garbage. Ubisoft saw Call of Duty making yearly releases and went, oh yeah? Hope master baguette, oui. Like, I swear to God, they were pumping out yearly Assassin's Creed games so fast, I swear if you blink you'll miss one. And now, their open world formula is so predictable that I could literally generate a new Ubisoft game right now. Watch this. Big map, climb towers to unlock stuff, generate protagonists with the personality of a wet sock. Okay? And then bandicams, always bandicams. Some gimmick that doesn't actually change anything. Boom, there you go. Congratulations, Ubisoft. Another uninspired title added to the collection. And honestly, Ubisoft more like Ubisoft because all they've created for the past decade is mindless brain-dead slop garbage. They turn every franchise into the same copy-paste, live service, microtransaction-infested checklist simulator. At this point, their games feel like Excel spreadsheets with cutscenes. And the PR team? Bro, Ubisoft's PR team lies more than a dude in an Among Us public lobby. Every investor call is just them going, no guys, everything's fine. We definitely didn't just fire 2,000 employees and delay 18 games. Our vision is stronger than ever. Bro, what vision? Ubisoft's vision is so bad, blind people have a better grasp of what makes a good game. At this point, I don't even care about the business strategy. Just give us Ezio Yeo and call it a day. If you're gonna make the franchise, at least do something new, man. Honestly, Ubisoft have every advantage. Huge budget, and fan base that wanted them to succeed. Legendary franchises. And yet somehow they keep tripping over themselves harder than a drunk dude on roller skates. At this rate, their next game isn't even gonna be a game. It's gonna be a $70 PowerPoint presentation titled, why this is actually the consumer's fault. Somehow, it'll still be delayed.